Usually people do it as a day tour, but the fun is when you stay here. Just done with the boat ride. This is our breakfast served in our balcony. So we are back in Aswan and checked into our guest house. So here's our lunch. We're actually asked the hotel to cook fish for us. We're about to take a boat right now to the Philae Temple. We are here at Philae Temple and just look at this. It's also known as the Temple of Cats. So basically, after going around so many temples, we've understood that Horus and Hathor are like the two most important gods. This is basically the birth house. So it celebrates the birth of god Horus. This is the most crowded temple we've seen. Here's our breakfast. So the sun has risen behind me and the temple is right there. Just getting the corner view.
One last time.
So yeah, this is a must-do activity if you're staying in Abu Simbel. So I cannot recommend enough, like staying a night, at least a night here. Usually people do it as a day tour, but the fun is when you stay here. We got the temple empty, we got this beautiful sunrise boat tour. It's just amazing. Just done with the boat ride and we are heading back to our hotel, walking through this quaint little town. This is our breakfast served in our balcony. So there is falafel, egg, bread, Egyptian bread and normal bread. There's juice, yogurt, cheese, and
Jam.
What is this? Jam.
And there's some fresh cheddar.
Fresh cheddar. And then here's some pastries. So yeah, it's a wonderful breakfast for a guest house. They've really outdone themselves. So let me try the falafel first. It looks good.
Show the inside.
Yum. It's so soft. We've been having the outer cover is usually pretty hard, but this one is so soft. We're currently checking out of our guest house in Abu Simbel, and now heading back to Aswan. So we've stopped at a store here just to get some drinks, and I'm getting a coffee, ground coffee, freshly brewed. That should be nice. And Shabir has got this pineapple drink, and we've got some water for on the way. Shabir has already opened this can, so I'm just trying it out. Oh, it's not bad. It's like a pineapple juice, but not that sweet. Sparkling pineapple juice. So here's my latte. It's really good. So we are back in Aswan and checked into our guest house, which we already stayed at a day back. So it is Vanas Kato, and if you haven't seen the room tour, then make sure to check it out in the previous vlogs. So yeah, this is this wonderful view. Happy to be back at this wonderful view, and now it's pretty warm here. It's very hot.
Hotter than the last day.
Yeah, it's hotter than the last day. Anyway, I'll head back inside and then we'll go for lunch. We're here for lunch at our guest house only, but we were in the main restaurant area and there's an extension this side. So we've come here now. We've discovered this new place. It has a beautiful view.
Very open.
Very open. So here's our lunch. We're actually asked the hotel to cook fish for us after the experience that we had yesterday at Abu Simbel, which was not that good, the fish. So just look at it. It's two fishes. One is grilled and one is fried, and then of course we have that rice, which I really like, and then there's salad and Egyptian bread and some lemon. So let me try the fish. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's soft.
Yeah. It's really nice. And the fish, this looks so much like KFC, the chicken from KFC.
That was the chicken.
Okay. Okay, let me try this. Somehow they made it taste like that also.
So you don't like fish so much.
Yeah, I don't like fish so much, but
Still, then what is it with you?
this is delicious. Because yesterday, the fish that they gave was very, very
We
healthy.
also grilled. It was neither grilled nor fried.
Yeah, so it was
like boiled.
yeah. So they made very healthy version. So in holiday we can't eat healthy. I'm sorry. So this is just perfect.
So why don't you try with some lemon?
Yeah, let me squeeze some
I think it
lemon.
should taste even better.
Yeah, this definitely will, the grilled one. That I don't think lemon is needed. It's needed for the for the grilled one. But it's delicious. Very nice. Yum. Very good lunch. Good morning. So we're about to take a boat right now to the Philae Temple. So we're on the boat now. We're first going to the ticket office to get the ticket and then go to the temple. So we're heading to the Philae Temple now. We are here at Philae Temple and just look at this. It's also known as the Temple of Cats. There's so many. Hello. Hello. Hey. This looks like the main entrance of the old times, like when the temple was constructed, because there's an obelisk here. Only one. And then there's the temple in front there, where you see a lot of people. This is the compound at the back, and this is the temple. There are hieroglyphics still intact here. So left side over here is Horus, in the middle is Hathor, and then there's the king offering,
Looks like perfume.
giving, offering perfume to the two gods, and there is the circle and two cobras with the wings. That's very predominant in all the temples. Again, names are written. Again, I think this was flooded and then they could write names. Many names are here, there, everywhere. Yeah.
A.H.
Yeah.
Hamdi Bay, 1867 to 69.
Yeah, so I think again this temple was flooded like Karnak, I think. Yeah, Karnak. And people could write the names, which they shouldn't, but they did.
English after that.
That's the king.
Yes. And a very good carving.
Yeah, it's very deep. That's why nothing happened.
Yeah, but someone has chiseled out the figure.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still too deep to hide. Again, that looks like Hathor and Horus.
Horus, yeah. So basically, after going around so many temples, we've understood that Hathor,
Shadow, the outline of
yeah, and that Horus is like Horus and Hathor are like the two most important gods.
So this is, I think, a sphinx.
A
right?
sphinx, yeah. The face is not there, but it looks like a sphinx. This is basically the birth house. So it celebrates the birth of god Horus. We're going inside another chamber now. That is what was written there. That is what was written there. Birth house consists of several small temples. So this is what it is. It's several small temples. Make it one. Make it one temple. No, it's all small temples. Oh my god. This is yeah. Sanctuary. This is the most crowded temple we've seen. I think everyone comes at this hour. A stark contrast to the Abu Simbel temple.
Everyone wants to avoid Aswan heat.
Yeah, everyone wants to avoid the Aswan heat because it's very hot, you know. So people tend to come early morning.
We wanted to do that.
But a lot of people inside. was getting
creating a lot
very
of humidity.
yeah, it was really hot and very stuffy inside. So I don't know, maybe probably if you want to get this empty, then you have to brave the heat and come at noon or
So from
something.
the fire into the frying pan.
Yeah, so it's up to you to decide. Do you want to escape the heat but get the crowd, or do you want to escape the crowd but bear the heat? There's a little one. There's a kitten. It's playing. Completed our visit of Philae Temple, and now we're heading back to our hotel. There's a temple there behind. We are at breakfast at our guest house with this view over here. We had this view for lunch also yesterday. So we have some coffee here. So if you stay here, you get unlimited tea and coffee, and like till 9 p.m. there is someone there to assist you. After that you can make it yourself. Coffee here is really good. They give sugar separately depending on how much you need. So water is unlimited. It's in the fridge there near the reception, and tea, coffee is unlimited, and they have very few soft drinks which they offer unlimited to guests. But of course you have to respect, unlimited doesn't mean you put things inside your bag. Just respect that. And this we have seen in quite a few, like almost all the guest houses and homestays that we have stayed at. Oh, he's made it even more stronger. Nice. It gives you a kick. Here's our breakfast. There's omelette, salami, cheddar, feta. There's a salad, French fries, and a basket of bread. Also there's yogurt and a honey tahini sauce. The breakfast, we just showed it to you. We didn't do a taste test because there was nothing to do a taste test of. An omelette is a plain omelette is like, it's nothing there in it. Plus
We had better breakfast.
yeah, we had better breakfast. There was nothing Egyptian about the breakfast. It is a very basic Western breakfast here. All the properties that we have stayed so far have added either a fool, which is the beans, or they've added falafel, or one property even added both of them. So at least a fool or a falafel is needed to make it
Egyptian bread. There was no Egyptian bread here.
yeah. So yeah, there wasn't even Egyptian bread. So basically I guess they wanted to be a Western breakfast, not a Egyptian breakfast. I guess because it's easier to pack. A lot of people take the day trip to Abu Simbel, so that is, the bus usually goes at 4 a.m. and stuff, so they just pack. This is easy to pack. They just pack it and then send it. But they should keep a separate one for packing and separate one when people are eating. So if you come to this property, don't go by their breakfast, because if you have their lunch or dinner, they really cook delicious food.
And check those.
And you can
Vlogs.
check those in the previous videos. It's yummy, it's delicious. So just don't get scared by the breakfast that they offer, because it's the most basic that we've had. There's no taste, nothing. So definitely try out their lunch. Either fish is really good, and we also had chicken also with a lot of vegetables. So it's definitely worth a
Those are
try.
all very local flavors.
Yeah, very local flavors. It hadn't been toned down to match the Western taste. So definitely try that out. Don't be scared by their breakfast and not try the food here. They deserve to, because we were eating lunch and there was no one else. So we were the only ones who were eating lunch here. So it's sad because they make really good flavors in lunch. But I think it's because people see this breakfast and then they don't want to spend money on the lunch. So I guess they need to improve their breakfast a little bit so that people have more food here, because they are, like the owner was talking to us, and they're building a restaurant that
With
side
this view.
with this view. It's just beside the guest house. So if they open a restaurant, then they have to definitely work on the breakfast so that people eat other things in the restaurant. So we've checked out of our guest house in Aswan. It was called Vanas Kato. So our train is at 5:15 p.m. and it's 2:26 p.m. now. So we have to go early because of a big miscommunication. I don't know if it was a miscommunication or it was done purposely. The host, actually, we repeatedly told him that that after asking for a car at 3:30, we repeatedly told him that we'll leave at 3:30. Now, if a person is trying to leave at 3:30, it means that they will check out at 3:30. He not even once he asked, like all the hotels that we've been staying at have asked us what time we will check out. Not once did he ask what time we will check out. And we also didn't know what the checkout time was. But we told him repeatedly that we'll leave at 3:30 p.m. and he said okay. So yeah, we expected that we could check out till 3:30 and then head to the station. But then he calls at 1 p.m. and says to check out immediately. Now, when you are not prepared, like you have something in your mind, like you are going to check out at 3:30, if someone says get out, like it was literally like get out immediately. So we pleaded for 30 minutes for 1 hour, which was rejected. So we again said that at least 30 minutes. So in 30 minutes we packed up. We couldn't take a shower because we went to the Philae Temple in the morning very early, and I'm also not well. I've got a cold, so I actually came back and fell asleep. So that's why we were taking it slow. We knew that it was 3:30 p.m. We will check out. Anyway, okay, fine. It could have been a big misunderstanding, but when we come down and then he comes, and what was worst is we have in these 10 days we have stayed in 3 properties which are like this, like guest houses, homestays. So, and we have been interacting with owners only. It was no staff we interacted with, it was all owners. But this guy has been the worst person to talk to. He was so rude. The way he spoke with so much ego, it was like I think the checkout time is 12, which we didn't know also. So he let us stay till 1:30. So we literally had to, like, his behavior was as such, we should, like get down on his toes for that. So 10 days in Egypt, this was the worst experience we had. So obviously we're not gonna let that spoil our mood. We're heading to the station early because so far the people have been very nice. The owners of the guest houses have been very nice. Restaurant staff have been very nice. So I will not judge the people based on one person, one experience, because the people have been very nice overall. So yeah, so this guest house, Vanas Kato in Aswan, not recommended. If you like this video, then please like, share, subscribe. If you have any comments, put them in the comment section below. I also have an active Instagram. You can go and follow me over there. See you again in the next vlog from the Egypt series.